Hey everybody, it's Slim the Bug Guy. I'm currently on the side of the highway, but I'm walking towards one of my favorite spots on the entire planet, to be honest. It's fishing, herping, hiking, and it is a very beautiful spot. One of the best herping spots I've ever been to up north. In fact, I'd just say it is the best herping spot I've ever been to up north. There's all kinds of snakes. The biggest variety of lizards I've seen up here. So yeah, let's go. And once we reach the summit, we can do some fishing. Yeah. All right, guys, we're officially at the Appalachian Trailhead. Right here, flowing in front of us, is Dunfield Creek, which is supposed to be, hey, look, there's even a sign. I never noticed this. There are native brook trout, which is the main draw of this creek. I'm not going to be fishing it today because I don't see how you do it without a fly. Unless I find like a deep pool. As much as I love to fish this, I will come back in the fall when we're more into trout season and fly fish this for sure. Yeah, wow. Crystal clear waters. Great for fly fishing. Not today though. Today we're herping. All right, we got some logs here. Let's just, whoa. We are in rattlesnake season, so I'm hoping to see some nice timber rattlers. That is the goal for today. The target species, if you will. What's that under here? Just look at how gorgeous this stream is. Yeah, wow. I am excited for fall when I'm gonna fish this to catch some brookies. Like I said, I have a rod for the pond, but if I see like a big area to cast out, I'll do it here too. But you know, I think I'll need a fly to really properly fish this spot. All right. Ooh, centipede. No snakes yet. All right, guys, I found a bit of a deeper pool, so I am gonna take some casts. I got a worm on. See if we can get any brookies to bite. Well, no luck here, so I'm gonna keep going up, keep herping, and if there's some other spots that I think could have some brookies, I'll stop. All right, guys, found another spot, so let's get to casting. Oh, I thought this was a pretty promising spot, but I haven't gotten anything, so. Well, we are now entering the least populated part of the forest, or less populated. Most people just take the short trail. So really the only people you'll see coming through here are people that want to get to Sunfish Pond, and some people that are hiking the Appalachian Trail, like all the way or whatever. So yeah, we got a long walk ahead of us, but if there were any creatures about, I think that we're gonna find them on this side of the forest. Look at that, there's a slimy salamander. That's pretty awesome. All right, so I thought I'd left my GoPro stuff behind, but it turns out it was in my backpack. So I'm now filming with the GoPro, which is a lot better. All right, guys, I believe we've actually just summited. You go up a bit higher, but starting to flatten out, and we're getting very close to the pond at this point, and that is where the snakes are as well as the fish are. So I'm excited. Let's see. Nothing. All right, guys, I seem to have found a small stream, which is good because I'm running out of water. There we go. Oh my God, water. Finally. All right, this water's full of tannins, but I have a life straw, so it should be okay. Beautiful mountain stream. That is probably the best tasting water I've ever had from outdoors. And look at this, here's more of the source. Very tannin rich water, but really don't taste any of those tannins. Look at this. Nice little stream. Yeah, you know, the Appalachian Trail and most of Appalachia and the Poconos and all this has some of my favorite outdoor drinking water. I remember drinking water from the West Coast from streams and stuff, and it's not as good. Like, I don't know why. No hate to the West Coast, but I think Appalachia and the surrounding mountain ranges have the best water. Anyway, we are here, very close. Let's see, timber rattlesnakes and northern copperheads may be found in this area. Dude, why can't I ever find one? Let's check these rocks to see if there are any. Maybe the sign draws them in. This is a nice basking spot for them. I don't see any. Damn, I'm sad, man. I want to see a copperhead or a timber. It's kind of what we're here for, apart from the fishing. But you know, you can catch sunfish anywhere. Really, it's for the snakes. Well, let me tell you, this has been a rough hike. I left my insoles, because I have really bad flat feet and terrible knees. So I left my insoles by accident in Florida. So I'm walking with boots that are slightly too big with no orthotics. So it is quite painful, let me tell you. All right, guys, after many hours of hiking, up ahead, I see the Sunfish Pond natural area sign, which is directly at the start of Sunfish Pond. So we've officially made it. And here we go, our first glimpse of the water at Sunfish Pond. So I'm gonna find a good access point. There's some rocky areas where there's gonna be snakes. Matter of fact, there could just be snakes on the trail. They migrate up a lot. So since this is a glacial lake, at least on paper, the only species that are supposed to survive here are sunfish and perch. But on FishBrain, I saw people were catching bass and northern pike, which, you know, there's other ponds called Sunfish Pond, so they could have been mistaking it for that. So I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but I brought a MEP spinner because that works for sunfish, but it can also work for other fish too. But mostly There are pumpkin seeds and perch in here, yellow perch. All right, so take a cast. I got the ultralight set up with the map spinner. Oh, got a sunfish chasing it. Oh, wow, we had one. He was too small, though. Okay, so they're definitely here. Oh, I think I got one. Oh, no. I did get a bite, though. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move spots. Alright, got another spot here. Cast out the map spinner. There's a lot of underwater logs, so that should provide some structure for these fish. Oh, we got a really small one following it. A lot of really small ones following it. Okay. Well, so far, I've seen some bluegill that are far too small to eat this, but there could be some more that could eat it. Alright, after this cast, I'm gonna move spots. Well, let's move spots. Alright, let's try here. Oh shit. Oh my god. We broke off in a tree. Well, there goes $7. That's awesome. I love that. Alright, I'm thinking instead of a spinner, I'm gonna tie on like a microfly and then just add like a bobber on it for some weight. I think that's the best bet of catching some of these guys because they are quite small. At least the ones I've been seeing so far. Oh my god. We already got a fish nibbling. We have two going at it. But they are quite small. Oh, no, whoa, we got it. Oh, wow. Look at the beautiful pattern on that guy. Gorgeous pumpkin seed. Well, what I really want to catch is some perch. I know some people call those fish perch, but I mean the yellow striped long fish. That's what I mean by perch. Oh. Ugh. Gotta watch that bobber. Oh, it's getting hit. Oh, no. Got pulled under for a sec. Oh, yes, I definitely got one. Oh, that feels... Look at that. These are some weird looking pumpkin seeds. They are awesome. Oh, these are so blue. Gorgeous fish. It's mostly just these little stunted pumpkin seeds. But that's okay. I don't, well, no. Good news is we got plenty of time to stay up here so we can fish and herp pretty much as we want, which is great. I'm gonna take one more cast and then move to another spot. It's quite a large one here. Oh, oh, that is certainly bigger than the other ones we've been catching. Still not very big, but just amazing colors and everything. All right, another little spot. I'm only gonna do like one cast here though. Well, two. I'm gonna do one right nearby and then cast one out further. Oh, look at that. Another little pumpkin. Hey, buddy. Cool looking guy, huh? Alright, I casted once far out and... Oh, yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh, that one feels certainly bigger. Oh, wow, that is a much bigger fish compared to the ones we've been catching here. Ah, that is a beauty. I didn't think this is like the best pumpkin seed spot I've ever been to. They're like the only fish in here, so if you want to catch some pumpkin seeds, this is the best spot. Alright, I lied. I am going to take another cast. Alright, I feel like if you don't pretty much get a bite real quick, there's nothing that's going to bite, so we're just going to move spots. Alright, we're starting to get into the rockier area here. Obviously, this isn't super rocky, but, you know, it's about to be. Alright, we're starting to make it to the rocky areas where there could be snakes, but the water is quite high, so I don't know if we're gonna see any snakes today. It would suck if we didn't, but it is what it is, you know. Oh, yes. Alright. Got a pumpkin seed from the log. That's always nice. Whoa. Look at this. Just a millipede in the middle of the trail curled around a piece of mulch. Alright, I moved him off the trail because, you know, I don't want him getting stepped on. Put my pack down and just sit here for a minute. Fish and just rest. Alright, it's time for some food because I'm hungry. Got kind of beaten up. Spicy mustard chicken wrap from Walmart. Let's see how it is. It tastes like a spicy mustard chicken wrap. Oh, we also got some mango slices, so that's pretty nice. They look very dry though. Yeah, they're incredible. These are not. Okay. They taste like mango, but it's like an apple. Oh. I don't got a fish. Ah, we did. Alright, let's recast. While I keep eating my sour drywall pineapple. Shit. Oh no. Oh, it's terrible. I managed to fling the bobber all the way over here. Whoa. Oh my god, no. One of my boots is soaking wet. Oh, that's gonna be so awful. Oh, that's gonna be terrible to walk down. Okay, you know, I might as well just get them both wet then. That was really not a smart move. I am not excited for the walk back. Oh my god. I didn't even realize I had something on. Look at that. That is ridiculously small. Holy. That's adorable. Alright, buddy. Goodbye. Oh. I think I have something. Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize it. Little pumpkin. All right, let's move spots. All right, we got a flow of water coming. I'm assuming from Sunfish Pond, but it's like going under the trail, which is cool. I've seen a huge Nerodia here in the past. Yeah, I just don't see them. It's cloudy, so I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't be out to bask. If you see my past videos at this location, you'll know they are everywhere normally, but just not today. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous Nerodia. Look at this snake. Whoa, sorry, buddy. Okay, I should have obviously expected that to happen, but wow, we were so close to just getting skunked. But there's a water snake. Well, I'm very happy that we found a water snake. That was kind of the goal for coming up here, and that's great. Hopefully we can find some more, but even one is still really cool. Got a beautiful millipede crossing the trail. I'm gonna help him along so he doesn't get stepped on. All right, I got some hope for this spot. Nice rocky little beach. I reckon it's perfect for water snakes. Damn, I had high hopes for this spot since it usually has so many. I ain't even seen a single one here. All right, I see plenty of tadpoles in the water. You have another rocky area that could be fruitful for snakes. Well, one day, at some point, I'm gonna stay at the nearby Appalachian camping site and, you know, spend a night, do the full loop around the pond, but it is a very long loop, and my shoes are soaked, and it's a long way down. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day after this spot and just head down and, you know, hope I don't get like mushrooms growing on my feet or something. Nice rock face I didn't see on the way in here. Oh, what is that? Got a little toad on the ground. And this could have some snakes. Oh, I'm not seeing any. I'm sure in the morning there are some snakes here. But right now, I'm not seeing anything. Look at this. We got a little newt on the trail. He is adorable. Very toxic. If he's trying to go to this side, let's put him there. Don't want anyone stepping on him. Well, it seems to be the right time of day for these newts. Come on, buddy. Gotta help them all cross the trail because people do step on them. We got some more peak drinking water here. Small stream. I'm actually going down a different trail than I came up. It's shorter, and you know, my boots are soaked, and I'm already not comfortable, and it hurts to walk. Well, it doesn't hurt, it's uncomfortable, so I'm always gonna take the shorter route if I can in that situation. It's also just nice, it's a change of scenery from the way up. Definitely a less populous trail. There's a beautiful mountain stream running through, and just, it's very peaceful. And again, it's a lot less traveled. Look at that. I know you can't really see it, but look just beyond these trees, and you can see the enormous water gap there. You can see where the trees sort of disappear, and you can see like a foggy green type thing. That is where the Delaware River flows through. And at some point soon, I'm gonna do a video fishing there. Smallmouth walleye, trout and such, catfish, in some seasons striper, and of course the shad runs, but that's not at this time of year. But next year I will make a video on the shad runs, hopefully. But yeah, there's just so much to do around here, and I'm gonna do a lot more videos here coming soon. All right, guys, I made it back. Definitely a fun day. Not as many snakes as I would have liked, but you know, really there's never enough. But you know, it would have been nice to get more than one, but it's okay. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.